Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beetle Dustino coming at you today with another video, kind of another collection update video. I feel like we've been on a lot of these. I'm also going to talk about a bit that's been in my collection, a little bit of a history on this release throughout it. It is technically kind of the first Beatles release of 2023. Do stay tuned on that, but before we get started, I do want to thank all my subscribers. Thanks to any new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and do hit the notification bell so you do know when I got new videos coming out. And also, please give the video a like, leave a comment. I do love having a discussion with everybody. Let's get on, though, with this update video. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the concert for George. And this is my 2018 release of it. 2 CD, 2 Blu-ray set. I always got to double check these or they're dusty before I get them on. I never do that. But before we get started with what's in this box, I know it's not totally of what's in the box. It could be, though. I do want to kind of talk the history of this. So, of course, this was in November 29th of 2002. They threw a big tribute concert to George a year after his passing. The next year, 2003, we did see some releases on it. There was a big theatrical release of the concert, and there was also some physical media released. There was a 2 CD release and a 2 DVD release, both separately though. So if you wanted the CD and the audio, you had to get the CD release. If you wanted the video, you had to get the DVD release. That kind of set us for 2003. I suppose probably a lot of people didn't think this was going to get as many re-releases as it got. But then, of course, sometime in the late 2000s, Blu-ray became a thing. And there was a 2010 Blu-ray release of it where you got the two, I believe it was 2 disc on it. Words in the corner will correct me. Just to get out there in that new technology with the Blu-ray release. And then in 2018, what we got here, there was a reissue of it yet again. This time you could get the 2 CD set again, just the CDs, or you could get a 2 CD, 2 DVD set, or a 2 CD, 2 Blu-ray set, which is what I got here. And I'll show you here what it has. And there was a couple other releases. I'll talk about those in just a second. But there's the front there, the spine. The top and the bottom are just blank. There where the other spine there where the discs slide out. And of course, it does slide out like this. It comes out backwards, I guess. But there we got that again, that again. And we'll just go through it all there. And then, of course, you got the disc housed in there. Got your, I believe these are, yep, the Blu-rays here. So the first one's got the full film, the full concert, and then the other one's got the theatrical release and like the special editions. And then you got the disc 1 and disc 2 of the CDs there. And I'm not going to show too much there past that. Of course, you do got the book housed in here. Very nice little book. Not going to go through much on that because it's very similar to what I'm going to be showing you in just a second. So I just wanted to kind of show the old package here. So it does have a 5.1 mix on it with the Blu-ray audio that you could just listen to the Blu-ray audio with it too, I suppose. It's more kind of, I believe, the audience, kind of like you were in the audience, member of the audience with that mix. It does not have Atmos, so I got to double check that. I don't believe it does. No, I don't see it on here. So that's one thing this is missing. So, you know, when this announcement came out for this new set, I was a little hesitant on should I get that because I've already got a very beautiful set there. I'd never got any of the 2003 issues or the 2010 Blu-ray issue. When this came out, though, I was like, why have I slept on this? I'm going to get this package, the Blu-ray package with the 2 CDs. I was like, perfect. I got it all in one place there. There was also, I said there was a couple other releases. There was finally an LP release in 2018 also, where you got an 8 LP set. Very nice looking set, nice package. And then there was a super deluxe of that, which I think there was only 1,000 of them available and only through the George Harrison website in that beautiful looking box. You got a little piece of the tapestry that hung behind them at the concert too in there. Really cool looking box, hardback book with it and everything. The eight LPs with that. Plus you got the 2 CDs, the 2 DVDs, and the 2 Blu-rays. So a little overkill with that 2 DVD and 2 Blu-ray, but hey, I guess. Anyways, so late last year, they did reissue it theatrically too, kind of limited edition theatrical re-release of the film. Lucky people around the world got to go see it again. Unfortunately, there was nothing near me without traveling hours to go see it. So I didn't get a chance to go see it theatrically there. I would have loved to, though. It sounded like it was a great time. Also, kind of around that time was announced through Super Deluxe Edition, they had the Blu-ray audio coming out with a new mix, I believe done by Paul Hicks. And this was to be released in 2023, February 2023. I didn't get mine until just the other day, so I'm a little late on this. I know some in the UK. I know Andrew Dixon, I saw he had it already and showed it almost right away. Mine had shipped already at that point, but I guess coming from the UK all the way to North Dakota, it was going to take a little bit. And I was really hesitant on this because I also don't have any 5.1 or Dolby Atmos or any capability like that, but I was really hesitant on getting this. But the more I got thinking about it, I was like, well, it's not super expensive. And for how limited edition it is, I thought, I'm going to kick myself for not getting it and not just having it in my collection. And it is a new mix. So the mix on this is supposed to sound more like you're in the band up on stage, I think, from what I understand. So that's pretty cool. So if I do ever get the capabilities to hear it that way, one of my commenters said there are some headphones you can get that do pretty good with the Atmos and all that. So maybe I'll look into something like that. My setup down here I don't think is really, it would be hard to set this up for 5.1 even. So I don't know how well that would set up, and that's part of why I've just kept with stereo. But anyways, let's just take a look at this. It's not much. I mean, it's a Blu-ray audio package, pretty standard with that. So there's the front I've been showing you, and the spine, and the back. Would have been nice if it came with a nice slipcase or something, but yeah, I'm not complaining too much. So I think a lot of people are going to treat this more as a collectible than anything. But there's the disc. Craft Recordings I see on there. I absolutely love all their stuff, so I was very excited to see that. And I'll show you the book here. Pull that out. You can see behind there. I'll just show you quick behind the disc here. A little bit of a design back there, but not much. Just kind of show you what that looks like. I've got tucked in my book, I do got the hype sticker that came on it saved. So there's your hype sticker. And the book is very similar to what's been with the other releases, so that was why I wasn't going to show too much on that. I'll just flip through this quick here. Nice book, though, on it. Some great pictures, talking all about the concert and everything there. And, of course, this concert, aside from being about George, you did have Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr both came and played. We had Jeff Lynne and Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Of course, a couple of the Traveling Wilburys there playing. So kind of those Beatles and Beatlesque connections all there. We had Eric Clapton, Ravi Shankar, Billy Preston. So, I mean, this was as Beatles as you can get. So, and probably one of the greatest little tribute concerts. I've heard somebody else say this. I can't remember who, but I kind of agree. I mean, there's not many of these. You kind of sometimes will watch it once or listen to it once and kind of move on, but this is one that you kind of go revisit. It was so well done. The talent at it, the songs, I mean, how can you go wrong singing George Harrison songs? Just was a great show, great, everything about it. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of show that quick. I thought it was kind of a basic release, kind of, even though it is very limited edition and special edition. I don't know if it's still available. I know the pre-orders had sold out. I think I was kind of on the tail end because I really hesitated for a long while, but I know they did sell out eventually. I did hear Andrew Dixon said when he did his video a few weeks ago now, I suppose, that they had put a few more up for sale, but I'm not positive those sold out. I'll look into that. I'll have words in the corner tell me up here. But I'd imagine from the sounds of it, I don't think they were going to produce too many of these. So yeah, if you're into it, get on it there. I would say, though, you're probably pretty good just sticking with this. I'm just being the crazy collector getting that. So especially at this point with the fact I can't even really play it. I mean, I could play Blu-ray audio, but it's just going to be stereo. So not too much benefits there. But anyways, I'm going to get wrapping this up because once again, I'm rambling. I tend to ramble. But just wanted to share that with everybody, kind of the first official Beatles release of 2023. And here's to hoping we got many, many more. I am praying there is a archive collection from Paul this year. I'd love to see the Living in the Material World 50th anniversary box set come out. The Ringo album, I'd love to see that get a 50th anniversary set. I don't know what's happening with Sometime in New York City on the Ultimate Mixes from the John Lennon camp, but I'd still love to see that. Definitely want to see Mind Games. I hope for sure we're going to get Mind Games. I hope. And I think the rumors are pretty strong. We're getting Rubber Soul this year from the Beatles for the special edition remix album series there. So very much looking forward to that, as it is my favorite Beatles albums. But once again, like I said, I am rambling. I'm excited that this is the first release of the new year. Of course, we do got Paul's book coming up, which I think is going to be very cool too. And that'll be coming out in June, I believe. So be on the lookout. I do got that pre-ordered, so I'll definitely have a video on that. But like I said, rambling. I'm going to cut it off here. Once again, I want to thank all my subscribers. Thanks to any new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And do hit the notification bell so you do know when I got new videos coming out, like that Paul McCartney book unveiling or review or whatever I'm going to do on it. And please give the video a like if you liked it. If you stuck around to this point, you must like it, so please give it a like. It does help the channel out. And do leave a comment. I do love having a discussion with everybody. But before I get rambling on something else, I'm going to sign out. I'm Beetle Dustino, signing out.